Hey there, sports fans. How we doing today? This is going to be our Week 13 Thursday preview. We're coming at you later on tonight. We have the Buffalo Bills playing the New England Patriots in New England. This game is kind of a much bigger game than it seems, mostly because Buffalo's at the top of the AFC with Kansas City and Miami. And Miami being a divisional team and Kansas City having the same record and a much better divisional record. Buffalo right now is 0-2 in their division. Playing New England, this is a divisional game, and they have a lot of divisional games coming stacked up at the end of the season, and they really need to start winning them because it's gonna their position in the playoffs looks like it's gonna come down to where their divisional records let these guys fall. Buffalo could go anywhere from the first team in the NFC or AFC to the third team in the AFC, and it really depends on how they finish out the season against their divisional opponents. I took Buffalo to win this one, 31-17. I didn't see anything noticeable on the injury report that would make you feel like there's anything wrong in Buffalo. So I expect them to come down to New England after playing in Detroit for 2 weeks, and handle Mac Jones and the rest of these guys. I don't really think outside of Bill Belichick, New England's got much that makes me think that they even really have much more than that as far as a chance to win. I really expect Josh Allen to come down, hammer, do his thing, get these guys. They haven't been playing, the last couple weeks they've been playing kind of slugfest football, their games here. They've been back and forth in these really tight games. They lost a couple games. They lost a couple games. They won a couple games, but they've all been real tight games. They haven't had the last couple weeks a chance to kind of just go out and play some fun football. I think this is going to be one of the first games where they can get up a couple scores early and just kind of go out and play some fun football. Get back to really playing some football for the fans. Giving them something. Giving them a little bit more confidence going into the towards the end of the season here. Again, I like Josh Allen at this point. There's a few other guys, but I like Josh Allen for MVP. I like Buffalo for, offensively, there's some guys over there that are probably going to be Pro Bowl players if they're not in the Super Bowl. And even if they are, they're still going to be Pro Bowl ballot guys. Buffalo's defense is, doing great for a bunch of guys. Not a single guy in Buffalo's defense was picked to the Pro Bowl last year, and they're coming out and they're having another great season. Probably one of the top-ranked defenses, if not the top-ranked defense in football. Really, congratulations to Buffalo for, hanging in there with Josh Allen, sticking by their guys, doing what they had to build the right team around these guys to get them where they need to be able to be competitors, and not just competitors, but high-end competitors. On the other hand, New England, you got some pieces, but, it's the receiving core. I mean, your best guy is Devontae Parker, and he's up and down constantly. Your tight ends are, I don't want to say unreliable, but they're just not, guys you go to regularly, so they're not often targeted, so they're not guys you can really lean on because there's very little chemistry there. And Mac Jones, I don't know if he's, he might not be the guy, it might be Bailey Zappi, it might be, who knows, but I think they have a good running back in Stevenson over there, and Damian Harris. Between the two of those guys, they have a solid backfield. And, their defense isn't anything to, snub your nose at. So, again, I think this might be one of those situations where it's just a bad head, Mac Jones, maybe he's not the fit, maybe Zappi is. And I'm sure whatever it is, Belichick will figure it out before the end of the season. Hopefully, we're looking for a good game here to kick off the week. Hopefully, Buffalo can pull this one out. If you're a Buffalo fan, if you're a New England fan, I'm rooting for you too. And in the meantime, we'll see you next week. Have a good day.